Hi Cancer, welcome or welcome back. We're doing your channel messages and your tarot and oracle reading. This is going to be good for all Cancer placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a timeless reading. So we are going to dive into your channeled and scripted messages, which I channel and script beforehand. I have been posting them over on my YouTube community page for you guys to reference. Let me know if you guys like the channel messages. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to keep them or not, but we're going to do that, and then we're going to jump into your oracle and your tarot cards, Cancer. So again, it's good for all Cancer placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So Cancer, for your channel messages, my throat's been hurting me all day, but I have in quotes, in sickness and in health. So there could be something here about a marriage, quite obviously. But there's something about issues within a partnership, a long-term partnership, and or a marriage partner, and remembering that every relationship has challenges and difficulties. So you guys could be going through a difficult phase in your partnership or your marriage. Some of you guys are suffering from anxiety, and for that, I got intuitively that 5-HTP could be helpful for you with that. Disclaimer, I am not a medical doctor. This is not medical advice. Always consult your physician. I also have, in quotes, learn to love again. So some of you guys could be, resistant. And oddly enough, I got resistance as your shadow, but for the oracle. But some of you guys are resistant to love again because of a past heartbreak that you haven't completely healed from. The paradox to that is that everybody's like, oh, you have to work on yourself and you got to be by yourself and you got to heal yourself 100% before you go into a new relationship, which is complete bullshit because nobody's 100% healed. Everybody's going to have things that they have to work on, but it's acknowledgement of the shadow that brings it to light. That's why we're here. That's why we're light workers, and that's why we do this. But there's something here about accepting your past heartbreaks and learning to open your heart and learning to love again. So that's beautiful. I just got goosebumps actually. But I also have in quotes, be patient with yourself. And another quote, knowledge is power. Some of you guys have been putting off a creative project. Some of you it's writing, not all of you. Some of you it's painting. I just gotten that intuitively, but it was also saying that now is the time, in quotes, or not in quotes, but in parentheses, 2024. So 2024 could be significant for you for executing a creative project that you guys have had as an idea in the ethers for quite some time now, but you guys have been putting it off for a while. There was also something here about allowing your emotions to flow, but also not letting them control you. So I know that's sometimes easier said than done for water placements, but most importantly for Cancer placements in general. But it's not about numbing your emotions. It's about feeling your emotions, but also not letting them control you. And I completely understand that. Being a Cancer Mercury, it's like Mercury and Cancer it's not a great placement because they contradict each other. So I totally understand that. My mind and my emotions get mixed up, and I can only imagine what it's like for other Cancerian placements, especially if you have Cancer in your big three. But moving on. I also got in quotes, it's okay to let go. There was something here about setting boundaries for people in your family and or relationship dynamics where they aren't respecting you or you're not being respected in general. I also had my right ear ringing, something about a purple elephant, and then there's also something here about the yin and yang polarity. Some of you guys are in your masculine too much and you need to balance out your yin side and learn to receive more. So yeah, I mean, I strongly get that being more for the divine feminines out there that are watching this, but it can go either way. We all have divine masculine and feminine within us. It's just that the Cancer collective that I'm reading for, you guys are more in your masculine and you need to learn to be more in your receptive feminine. So I was also getting numbers 1414, something about the 28th, something about the Grinch, the movie. Area 51, Signs the movie, North Carolina 777, and the 11th. So again, I'm going to post these over on my YouTube community page for you guys to reference to see if anything resonates over there. Again, I apologize if I'm taking sips of water all the time because I've had a sore throat all day. So Cancer, for your oracle cards, I did get Gaia, Earth connection, be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth and stay grounded. From the Astro Oracle deck, I did get number 48, the 10th house, authority. And your shadow, first and foremost, was resistance, but 2 did pop out, and I got boredom as well. So, you know, Cancer, there's something here about, it's almost like you're resisting your true calling or your purpose, your mission, why you're here spiritually. And it could involve your career path. Now, people get the career path and the mission or purpose of their soul mixed up often, because not everybody's career path aligns with their purpose and mission. A lot of times, and especially in the age of Aquarius, that is the 2 mesh. And I'm sorry, my dog is chewing so loud I cannot concentrate, so I'm going to go shut that door real quick. As I was saying, Cancer, a lot of people get the purpose and mission of the soul mixed up with the career, because not everybody's purpose and mission is their career. But being the age of Aquarius, I just saw 555 on my timer, so that could be significant for somebody. Being the age of Aquarius and the age of enlightenment, I do feel like more people's purpose and mission are meshed together with their career. That being said, I believe this is you, Cancer, and you do have a higher purpose and calling that is connected to the career front, but it's almost like you're subconsciously blocking it out, or you're consciously blocking it out and shoving it back down into your subconscious, because it's like, you know, in your soul, whatever you're doing is not what your calling is or what your purpose is or what your mission is, but you're bored with what you're doing and you're ignoring the call from the divine. You're ignoring the judgment card. Somebody could have a Scorpio placement. And it could also relate to the earth with Gaia here. We're going to dive into the tarot to get some more information. These were very specific messages for a very specific few, but also intuitively I was getting something about herbalism, or some of you guys could be gardeners. You guys could probably, maybe you guys aren't even consciously aware of this, that you guys have a gift of, you know, identifying herbs or herbalism or gardening. But this is something that your soul is like longing to try or longing to do. I just heard something about homesteading. You guys could want to be a homesteader, or, you know, you just see videos about homesteading and it interests you. So just take it how it resonates. You know, normally these general readings are usually love, but I just have to read them as they come out. Some of you guys could be getting married soon, though, because it's a 10th house card. Somebody could be 48 years old, or the number 48 could be significant. I'm not going to do a spread. I'm just going to kind of pull on freestyle. I read better and more intuitively when I do it freestyle anyway. Some of you guys could not be sleeping right now. Someone could have a Sagittarius placement. Yeah, it's like you're not sleeping, you're having lots of anxiety, or you're too much in your head because you know that you want to be doing something that sets your soul on fire. 9 of Swords, Knight of Wands. There's something that brings you more energy and enthusiasm and passion and fulfillment. You know, it just brings you to life that you could be doing and that your soul knows you could be doing. Death card, Scorpio. Somebody could definitely have a Scorpio placement. And what you're doing, I feel like it's too much work for the money. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. You might be making decent money, but ultimately it's too much emotionally, it's too much physically, and it's too much mentally. Especially 8 of Swords there, 10 of Wands. It's too much mentally and physically. And something has to come to an end, Cancer. I'm getting this strongly as like strictly career, but we'll see if love pops out. Let's just see what else comes out here. These are general readings, so. 6 of Swords, yeah. I do believe it's time for you to move on, Cancer. You know it. Choices, huh? Judgment. 7 of Cups, Judgment. 6 of Swords. You might have many options, or it seems like you have many options, but I do feel like you're going to have a wake-up call that you have to leave the situation that you're at in order to get the ultimate fulfillment that you're looking for, emotional fulfillment. But it could seem like you're having a tough time making this decision because maybe the money is good, because I did see the 9 of Pentacles with the 10 of Wands, but you're putting in too much work and effort, and you're bored. Ultimately, you don't get fulfillment out of what you're doing. Somebody could have a Libra placement too. I forgot the second runner-up for your Astro Oracle card was Libra. Actually, after that was Scorpio. So somebody could have Mercury in Scorpio or Mercury in Libra. But I do feel like the divine has been trying to get your attention. Maybe you've actually had physical offers. You could have even declined them. Like actual offers for work. Hierophant. I can't make this stuff up, guys. This is, you know, the spiritual teacher or guru. You guys could be involved in the spiritual community or want to be involved in the spiritual community. But this is, you know, the teacher, the spiritual guru, and he has the wisdom. It's also a marriage card, but like I said, this is mainly a career reading for most of you Cancerians. But I feel like if you haven't got offers yet, you could be getting offers for work in the near future that are more in alignment with your career, your purpose and your mission. Six of Pentacles, and the pay is going to be more fair too. So even if you are getting decent pay here, it's not an equal give or take. It's not an equal exchange for the amount of work. You know, I feel like whatever you do is like quite physically draining, quite mentally draining, or quite spiritually draining, or all three. And it's not worth it. In the long run, you could be making decent money. You're making enough to survive, but you can do way less work for way more money. It's not that hard. Ace of Cups, Nine of Wands, Seven of Swords. It's almost like you're holding back because you've been screwed over before or something. I don't know if this is tapping into love a little bit here. If some of you guys have been left in the past and you had to like pay all the bills on your own, you guys could have kids. It's going to be a very specific message for a very select few, but that could be why you have this resistance in your shadow, because it's like, you know, when you have issues in your love life or things or trauma happens in your love life or any part of your life, it affects every other part of your life, and people forget that. So if you had somebody screw you over and, you know, you were short on rent, this is a year ago, you could be energetically still holding on to that, and it's affecting you now, which is why you have this resistance, but you're too afraid to leave, but you're still bored and you're still overwhelmed and you still aren't happy where you're at. But little do you know, subconsciously, you're still holding on to this energy of being screwed over on your bills because somebody screwed you over from the past energetically. It doesn't even have to be love. It could just be an old roommate or something, but you're still holding on to this internally. So you have to let that go. When things like this arise, or if this reading is triggering you, or at least bringing it to the surface or making you realize that that's actually something that could be possible for you, all you got to do is just relax and surrender, let it go. But I do feel like that is what is preventing you from moving into this new direction. What else we got here? Magician. Queen of Swords. King of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Yeah. Okay. And it just confirmed it. Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Some of you guys had a past person whom was very materialistic, and you ended up having to cut them off in the long run, but more or less they prevented you from manifesting. Magician, Page of Wands, something that you were just happy-go-lucky and excited to try and pursue career-wise. It can also be something else, but I do feel like 90% of you, this is a career reading through and through. But there's something here about a past Six of Cups, divine masculine energy, and here's you, that was somewhat materialistic or just overly obsessed with finances that prevented you from going down this path of something that you're truly passionate and excited about and have had lots of optimism about or childlike enthusiasm about, something that you are creatively tied to, your sacral is tied to. There's something here about a connection to your career in Gaia or Earth and subconsciously there's a shadow here that's blocking this from coming through because of a past wound you haven't healed. So take it how it resonates. Take it with a grain of salt, Cancer. If it's not your reading, it's not your reading. I do feel like it's going to be a specific message, but it's something about a past family unit or a past partner or a past love connection that prevented you from moving into something that you were supposed to move into and that is trying to come back through now, but you're having resistance. So you have to let go of that resistance first. You have to acknowledge it, but you have to let go and heal that part. Most importantly, just surrender and let it go. And you're going to have some new opportunities coming to you in the near future. Most important advice for Cancer here, Ace of Swords, the Lovers, and the Ten of Swords. Yeah. There's something here about making a choice, because the Lovers, that's Gemini energy, is not only is it a romantic card, of course it's a Lovers, but originally the Lovers is a card of a moral choice. And next to the Ace of Swords, I almost said Ace of Pentacles, so that's funny. I almost said that because Ace of Pentacles would be a new financial beginning. But Ace of Swords is about clarity, communication, or insight, something coming to you in the mind very quickly and sharply about a choice that you have to make because of something that was painful to you in the past. It was very painful. 1616 on my timer. Look that number up. There's some sort of clarity coming to you in the near future about a choice you have to make about leaving this painful shadow behind in order to move into your highest, newest timeline that has to do with your purpose, your mission, and your career, and lots of money. I mean, I have a lot of wands, and I have Scorpio here. I have the Magician, and that's it for major arcanas. But there's a discrepancy between your finances and some sort of trauma from the past. So take what resonates and how it resonates, Cancer. If this did resonate at all, please do like and subscribe. It really does help me out. And let's get a couple angel oracle cards here. Do the work. I can't make this up, Cancer. I love you guys. Joy and contentment. So I do feel like you have a lot of beautiful energy coming towards you, Cancer. And if you just do the work, release what needs to be released, you are going to be on your way to doing something that is going to be emotionally, spiritually, and physically more in alignment for you. It's going to bring more actual physical abundance and prosperity, and also emotional and spiritual prosperity. So take what resonates and how it resonates. I love you, Cancer. If you guys want to book personal readings with me, please do message me on any platform or shoot me an email and we can set that up for you. But I will see you on the next one. Bye.